All right, what is going on? What's up, Peter? What's up, Kyle? General CJ, North Sail, what's going on? Definitely have a lot of potential today. PCSA, we have PCSA, we have IMNN. We did have TIVC, but we did give back a huge chunk of that move up to $1. And then all the way back down. So this one's probably not going to be any continuation. Doesn't look too good, at least right now. What else do we have today? The PCSA and IMNN looks to be the best. So we'll start with, since the leading gapper, IMNN, we'll start with this one. So IMNN looks like we're trading higher after the company announced top-line results from a Phase 2 Ovations 2 study, resulting in 11.1 month improvement, 11.1 month improvement in median overall survival compared to standard of care alone in the intent to treat population. So it looks like a Phase 2 catalyst, which we know is can do pretty well. However, the stock yesterday was LIPO. This one was a Phase 2 catalyst as well, coming into the open very extended. And I tried going for the break of 150 and got smoked. So hindsight, now I can definitely see that we were definitely way extended coming into the open. This was a very risky trade trading up in here, but IMNN, similar catalyst Phase 2, coming again a little bit more extended. We did make a move from $1.20 all the way up to 440, pulled back. So are we going to continue higher, or is this going to be, is the top in, is it going to go backside at the open, since we've already made a pretty decent move since the catalyst was dropped? Or no, it looks like there was a catalyst yesterday, right? Oh no, so yeah, the catalyst today was just kind of like a reshare, like a republish of yesterday's catalyst, so it's actually not fresh. So the catalyst here is the same as the catalyst that we saw at 8 a.m. And yeah, I don't know if this is going to continue higher. It is up quite a bit. And sometimes when you do see a decent move pre-markets, a lot of the times it doesn't continue higher from there if it's a very extended move. So maybe IMNN, it's not as extended as that other stock LIPO, but still could be the move could have already happened. PCSA though is curling up. I think I like PCSA a little bit better. So dilution tracker for IMNN, let's take a quick look. IMNN 9.3 million share float, which is good. PCSA float 2.6, so very small float. PCSA spreads 1 to 3 cents, not terrible. I don't want it to break out yet. I kind of want it to consolidate and then, maybe give it a setup for the open. But it does have a catalyst. So it looks like it's trading higher if the company announced FDA clearance for its IND application for Phase 2 clinical trial for their drug for breast cancer. So pretty decent catalyst. I like it. Let's take a look at the larger time frames. See what we got. So curling up here off the low. We definitely have a good potential here to breaking this pivot here at 331. Breaking this pivot here at 331. Then from there, we're looking at levels from back here. So previous support now becoming resistance, so around 380. And then we have room up to, the room looks pretty decent here, all the way up to 6. I don't know if it's going to go all the way to 6, but I think we have a solid chance here for the break of 330, maybe up to 370, 380. Good morning, Zay, Drew Marsh, Saigon. Good morning. So pulling back, just what I like to see here. JTAI is the third gapper here. It's up 60%. Stuck in this range here. We did attempt about twice for the breakout and failed both times. Maybe it'll have enough volume at the open to go, but it doesn't have any news. It moved after hours yesterday on no news. So maybe not that good. How about ENVB? ENVB, no news on ENVB. Good morning, Henster. So IMNN curling back up here. Can we break the pivot here at 395? And it is a blue sky setup. For as much as I can see on Thinkorswim, it is a blue sky setup. So that does have one thing going for it at least. It is a blue sky setup. So really the sky is the limit for as high as this can go. So no, it definitely has potential. It has potential. I can't completely write it off. It has news. It's a low float. I just don't want to be that guy getting super aggressive at the open on a stock that's already made a 250% move like we had yesterday on LIPO. I don't want to repeat that story. Can you just give me a cheat code for all this? I wish there was a cheat code, but unfortunately, you know, you gotta fight every single day. Some days you're gonna get knocked down. Some days you're gonna get beaten up. But what I find is that the preceding days and the preceding weeks after a series of red days or a red day, a bigger red day, it kind of wakes you up a little bit. It kind of shakes you up a little bit, and it gets you more focused. And I think it does improve you as a trader. I think red days definitely, for sure, improve a trader's skills. Pre-market pump, crystal ball. Hell yeah, pre-market pump. Do I have an IRA? Yeah, of course I have an IRA. It would be stupid not to have an IRA, especially a Roth IRA. Get that tax-free gains. I don't trade in an IRA though. I will eventually. When I'm a 7-figure trader and I don't need to worry about making money in my regular account to pay bills, then I'll trade in my Roth IRA and trade, and then that money I can take out at 59.5 tax free. Trading is the hardest way to make easy money. It has its pros and its cons for sure. Definitely has its pros and its cons, and it's not for everyone, man. The emotional aspect of trading, man, is, man, like a lot. I don't think a lot of people can handle it. It's an emotional roller coaster, man. And I'm not even like trading like, I mean, I'm trading decent size, but I'm not trading big size. Like losing 500 to 1,000 like on a day is like, I start to be like, oh man, like, ugh. Gotta dial in, gotta focus. But like, you know, when I get to a level where it's like I'm losing 5,000 or 10,000 in a day, that's gonna like, it's gonna like from where I'm at right now, that perspective is like, oh man, how like handling that is gonna be a challenge. But that's part of the trader's journey. You gotta eventually it's gonna happen when you get to that level. Obviously, you don't want that to happen before you're making $5,000 green days or $10,000 green days. But as you grow, as you size up, the ratio between winners and losers, the size is gonna gradually get bigger. And you got to have that emotional strength to withstand the bigger beatings from the market. Even like successful traders like can still like it's never going to stop. Like even after you turn profitable, the emotional roller coaster doesn't stop. It's the worst in the beginning because you have no track record. Every single losing trade, you feel like that's like defines you as a trader because you have no history of success yet. But so that makes it really hard as far as the emotional aspect. But even when you turn the corner and you're profitable and you do have a profitable track record, those red days like can still get to you. They'll get to everyone. It doesn't matter. Like if it didn't get to you, then you just didn't have a big enough red day. But everybody has that level where once they cross, the market will get to them in their head and in their emotions. I don't believe there's anyone out there who the market just doesn't get to them. Like the market just doesn't affect them. I think it's part of being human. Part of being human. But the real strength, the real success comes from, you can get knocked down and then by the next day, within 24 hours, you're ready to go again. You're fresh. You moved on. That's the most important part. It's okay. It's okay to like let it affect you for a little bit, as long as you're not trading while you're affected. But like, maybe it'll ruin your day for a couple hours, maybe a half a day, maybe no more than a day. But then by 24 hours, when you're sitting down again, the past is the past, and we're moved on, and looking to attack the market with fresh knowledge, fresh information from the previous days. That's the trait of a successful trader. It's not being an emotional rock. Like it's not being an emotional rock like at all times, because that's impossible. If you're an emotional rock, you just didn't have a red day big enough. But eventually you'll break. Eventually the market will break everyone. But let's see what we got. Looks like PCSA did break out here on lower volume though. Looks like topping tail. Can we hold up and continue past 307? Yeah, I did see serve is up in an overnight gap. I haven't been trading this one very well though, so I might leave it alone. But I think this is the one that's contributing to the big momentum, the bigger momentum today. Have continuation on a stock that has been going higher for a good week, 10 days, something like that, from $2 up to now 23. Very nice. So it looks like PCSA, but it's going to be a choppy one. I think it's going to be a choppy one then. Breaker 307. I don't know. It doesn't seem as ready yet. $310. It's not pulling away. No, I definitely do not listen to music while trading. I try not to listen to music because it does influence your emotions. Because if you're feeling good because of the music, but you're losing money, you might think that you're feeling good and you're in the flow, but you're losing money and you keep on trading, or you get so hyped up or whatever. Maybe some small like some light soft music, some like classical type of stuff in the background, maybe. But I like silence. I guess Crystal Ball likes to listen to music. PCSA, IMNN. Those are the main ones here for the open. Maybe we can see some late morning curls or maybe mid morning curls on JTAI. SCRV, if some of you guys may like SCRV, on the technicals, it's holding up pretty nicely. Maybe we get another day here. I can try serve again on small size, but to see if I can at least, if I have an edge on it. But I tried trading it yesterday. I didn't have much of an edge. I think like every day, I don't think I'm much green on this one. On this day the first day was the strongest day, but I didn't trade it because of Charles Schwab made everyone think that they weren't able to trade it. All right, as you guys are tuning into your own trading, make sure you drop that like button on the way out. Got about 6 minutes to the open. My goal today is not making the same mistake as yesterday. The mistake I made yesterday was, I was trending red over a series of trades on a stock, showing that I was not profitable at that time. And instead of sizing down, I tripled my size and I paid the price. So can't make that mistake again today. Got to dial in, wait for something that I start to feel like I have an edge or it's a good setup and I'm trending in the right direction in my P&L, and then sizing into that, not sizing into trending down. Yeah, Timmy, trading with Tim has been killing it on SCRV. He likes that. Everybody has their own style. I don't think I could. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how he trades really. He just takes these dips, which I don't even know how he gets filled on some of these entries. He's just really, I guess he's just really fast. Like I see, sometimes I look at his archives and I'm like, oh my god, like how is he getting filled at that entry? I guess he's got to be really fast. Like he probably sees the price on the level 2 that he needs to get in. Once he sees it, he's like instantaneously buying. Meanwhile, maybe I'm like a half a second behind and I'm getting filled a little bit higher, and it kind of ruins it. And he's pretty much taking profit on where I'm buying if I'm scalping like he is. Everybody has their own tempo, I guess. Everybody has their own tempo. So we got about 4 minutes here. I'm going to be focusing here on PCSA, but seems like it's going to be a choppy one. So I want to make sure I can manage my risk. I mean, the dips are pretty. I mean, this whole backside here, we just gave back what, like 310 all the way down to 204. That's already kind of like a red flag, but we did curl up. So you know, if I can ride the front side and avoid any sort of backside like this, then I should be sitting decently green on the day. But you know, obviously that's easy to say, hard to do. But yeah, good luck. Stay calm, cool, and collected. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.